Boomerang. Boomerang.
Boomerang. Good morning from Portugal. It is officially day 2. I arrived last night. I didn't really get that much time to do anything since I arrived so late, so we went out for dinner. It was wonderful. I found this spot on Instagram and it was highly recommended, and I'm so glad it wasn't one of those things that people just say. It really, really was great. Intimate, small spot. Food was great. Service was amazing. So that was a great first impression of Portugal, or Lisbon. Bobby's he's been here the entire week for work. So I've just joined him now. We're renting a car and we're gonna drive up to Porto and we're gonna make a bunch of stops. So it's more of a road trip kind of trip. But it's the first time for both of us being in Portugal. So it's very fun, very exciting. And I can't wait to explore. Today on the agenda, hopefully I'm gonna get a pastel de nata, or pastel de nata, their famous custard pastry, and then get some coffee, and then I think we're gonna pick up the car. Our first stop was Mantegaria, a place every local and traveler seems to swear by for pastel de nata. So naturally, it had to be our first stop of the day. For just a bit over €1, about $2, you get these golden, creamy custard pastries fresh out of the oven. Traditionally, you're supposed to dust a little cinnamon and powdered sugar, but I wanted to try one naked first, just as it is. They're warm, flaky, and so creamy inside, comforting in a way that feels familiar yet unique. I'm a huge pastry lover, and this one was definitely up my alley. Absolutely delicious. Continuing our pastel de nata tour, Bobby had tried Fabrica de Nata during the week, so of course I had to do a taste test. We loved that you can actually watch the whole process of them being made. This time, I went for the traditional topping of cinnamon and powdered sugar, and honestly, I loved it that way too. The pastries here were slightly less sweet, with a crust that was a touch saltier and more buttery than manteigarias, and the custard a little paler in color, more yellow than golden. But both were incredible in their own way. We are now in our rental car and we're leaving Lisbon and we are headed towards Porto, but we're gonna make a stop.
Mealhada.
Is that where we're going?
Yes.
Mealhada?
Mealhada.
Mealhada. Bobby found out that a specialty there is roasted piglet.
Yes.
Is that right? So that's what we're gonna try to find and eat before we continue up to Porto.
We are here since 1947. 15th of May, 1947 is where we born. So
Yeah.
it's just a small house who sells just some drinks, you know, a small place, you know, like we call in Portugal a tasquinha, who sells just some wine by the glass, you know, long time ago, the wine that producers in houses, you know, in their homes. So, and then they start in 1947, like 15th of May, like I told before, they tried to make the first pig. So and they sell them in one day, so it was an achievement for them. So and since then they start to cook, and we developed to the restaurant that we have before. So
Yeah.
we have a slaughterhouse, so we slaughter them
Oh.
every morning to cook during the day. Wow. Yeah. So like I told before, these ones are in the critical hour. You see, because they are not the color, you know. You see,
Oh, yeah.
they are
Oh, perfect.
getting the color.
Yeah.
So he has to turn around to not burn. Like, so nowadays we use pine wood, like you saw there, to warm the ovens. In the time of the vineyards, when they cut the vines, you know, we use the vines to warm the ovens. Also, yeah.
Is it Iberico or
Yeah,
Iberico?
Yeah.
Portuguese?
No, it's this one is Cinco Rotas, one of the best in the world.
Spain?
Yeah, from Spain. 6 months aging. Okay.
Wow. You gotta smell it. Oh wow.
So this was sheep cheese. Let's see.
Melt fat.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, thank you.
Rakt in i munnen.
Listening. Nutty. Very good. I'm gonna love this. Okay. Wow. Just like butter. And it tastes like really good butter. It's soft inside. Very soft and delicate, but nutty.
My mouth is watering. It was worth the drive.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours.
But more because we had to stop.
Plus we took a wrong turn.
So this is a Portuguese sparkling?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Made in the area.
Oh,
Here.
wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Cooking the rest of the time.
Wow.
Wow.
Slow cooking. So 2 hours.
Wow.
That's amazing.
You have a good job.
Some potatoes. The sauce. So this
Okay.
sauce is made with garlic, salt, pepper, and some pig's fat.
Oh, wow.
All the ingredients are mixed raw, and they
Nice.
cook at the same time of the pig when it was in the oven. So we put the sauce inside of the belly and inside of the neck.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Then we serve it for the table.
Amazing.
So we serve a little bit of meat, a little bit of ribs, so you can try different things.
Oh. Some potatoes. Oh yeah.
Do you love it?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh wow, and actually, I don't need to make an effort. It pulls apart very easily. Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
Good, huh?
Very distinct, almost herby flavor. Oh, that's really juicy, fatty, earthy, and sweet. A lot of umami. And have a little heat. I wonder if it's like a pepper from, right?
Oh yeah.
It's peppery. And the chips are warm. They make it here. So good. Oh, I'm so glad you found this. This is the best pork I've ever had.
From the appetizer to the whole pig, main course, the piglet. Wow.
It's simple, but it's
Oh, yeah.
so packed with so
Like
much
this
flavor.
sauce here. Oi, 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 oi. Go. This is good.
Okay, so the owner or the producer of this vinegar is sitting right here, and he wanted us to try the vinegar
On the salad.
on the salad, so we're gonna give it a try.
What did you say? 10 years in the making. Gotta ferment for 10
Oh, wow.
years,
Oh yeah,
huh? Ooh.
yeah, very different. The aroma is like, smells like fermented. I mean, I guess all vinegar is fermented, but it has malty
Spray another one.
aroma. Oh, it's very light. I can spray more.
Good?
It's very delicate, sweet. I like it. They came and explained that that's where the aroma comes from because it's naturally aged and made of wine. You know what? It does have that like port wine plum. It's not malty. That's what it is. And it's not as harsh as vinegar, like store-bought is, because they are, he said those are quickly processed rather than slowing down the aging time. We have arrived to what we thought was Porto, but it turned out that we're on the other side of the water, and the hotel doesn't quite look like what we thought.
Like a Eastern European nuclear plant.
And for some reason we thought it was walking distance to everything in Porto, and it's literally, Porto is on the other side of the water.
I don't know.
But the room is really nice and clean, and it also has a bidet, which Bobby and I love. But yeah.
We love it because we use it all the time.
And a little dressy for the evening. The receptionist at our hotel suggested we take an Uber close to the bridge and walk to Porto at sunset, saying it was the best way to experience the view. But as luck would have it, we couldn't get a ride in time. And by the time one finally arrived, it was close to 9 p.m. So we decided to just ride straight into Porto. The night there felt magical. Glowing city lights reflecting off the Douro River, the sound of live music drifting through the air, and that old world charm you only find in European cities. We walked down the narrow hillside steps, passing cozy bars, tucked away restaurants, and older women hanging laundry from their windows.
Eu já sei remar contra a maré.
The stairs were steep and winding, but every step was worth it once we reached the riverside, alive with street musicians, laughter, and the buzz of nightlife. We grabbed a table at a restaurant where I ordered a glass of Portuguese green wine. It was light, crisp, and slightly sparkling, while Bobby went for a pineapple juice. The local specialty in Porto is the francesinha, so Bobby ordered one to try. It's basically a sandwich layered with ham, steak, and cheese, then smothered in a rich melted cheese and beer gravy. It was so heavy that we only managed a bite each, and it wasn't really our cup of tea. Even though it was a touristy spot, we actually loved just sitting there, unwinding with our drinks and soaking in the atmosphere. We spent the rest of the night strolling by the river, and of course, since port wine is from Porto, I just had to sip on port wine, and we did some people watching. The kind of evening that just fills you up in all the best ways. We both wished we had more time to explore Porto during the day, but that just means we'll have to come back again soon. So for the leftovers, they were kind enough to make us sandwiches. They said that the pig or the pork is very good at sandwiches, and we got some of that chips. It's the next day now, and the chips are still crisp.
I'm gonna take the big one.
Wow, the chips taste very...
Oh,
Just
look
like
at
me.
this. Oh. Hello, little piggy. Skin.
Skin.
Oh no.
Is it good?
Mmm.
Proceed to the route.
Oh, it's so flavorful.
Wow. Did you take a photo?
So simple, but it's so flavorful. You don't need any aioli or sauce or anything. Picture what? The sandwiches? No, but we're filming.
Take a slight right turn to merge onto
Next on our trip was Sintra, a magical little town tucked into the lush hills just outside Lisbon. Our first stop was a pastry shop to try the town's signature sweets. Let's see if I can pronounce this right. Travesseiros, flaky puff pastries filled with almond cream, and queijadas, small cheesecake-like pastries made with fresh cheese, eggs, and cinnamon. Both were delicious, not too sweet, just the right pick-me-up after a long drive. Bobby liked the travesseiros more, but I really enjoyed both of them and highly recommend trying. We then made our way to Quinta Da Regaleira, one of Sintra's most iconic sites. This UNESCO World Heritage Estate feels like a dream, filled with secret tunnels, moss-covered wells, and Gothic architecture surrounded by lush gardens. It's most famous for the initiation wells, spiral staircases that descend deep into the earth and were once used for secret ceremonies. The area of the interior of the palace that is currently open for public is quite small, but filled with fascinating details about the families who once lived there, and there are layers of symbolism hidden throughout the property. Tickets were 15 euros each, and we spent about 2 hours exploring, which felt well worth it. We have been walking around for about 2 hours in one of the palaces in Sintra. We're kind of tired, so we needed to refuel with some cheese. We have sheep cheese and goat cheese and I think a smoked cheese, and then Portuguese chorizo, which is absolutely delicious. And this wine that's actually from the Douro Valley, local to Portugal, north of Portugal. I gotta try some. So savory.
I told you.
Wow.
That's like the
Bursting with flavor.
best sausage ever.
This is life. Just cheese, sausage, and wine. So good. We're back in Lisbon, and look at this beautiful view. Now this is a view. Wow. Later that evening, we stopped for drinks at Je ne sais quoi Avenida, a stylish spot with a great atmosphere. Apparently this is a members-only place and known within the fashion industry. Bobby and I have zero context, but it looked nice and the bar was open for the public. So we figured we'll grab a drink or two before heading out to dinner. Okay, cheers, babe. And for dinner, we went to Bon Jardim to try their legendary Portuguese rotisserie chicken. You can't make reservations here, so there's usually a line, but even with a long line, we got seated in about 20 minutes, which was completely fine. The chicken here, I understand why it's so famous. It was perfectly seasoned, it's juicy, and then super crispy on the outside. I absolutely love this. I feel like chicken can often be very underwhelming, but this was absolutely amazing. Simple, but delicious. I would definitely come back here again.
Hey, peri?
I don't know if this peri-peri.
No, it is peri.
It is?
Yes.
It tastes like roasted chicken, but it tastes amazing. This could be one of the best chickens I've had. And this chili oil that we got was amazing with it. After dinner, we walked over to Guinginha Sem Rival to try the famous Portuguese cherry liquor. Bobby and I both loved these little shots, and we also, while we were there, met an American couple who quickly became our friends for the evening. We stood outside taking shot after shot of this cherry liqueur and chatting for hours. It was the perfect last night of our trip, spontaneous, warm, and one of those little travel moments that turn into memories for life. So we're gonna make the most out of it since it's our last hour. So we got another pastel de nata, probably.
Pastel de nata.
Not sure. I think we're both mispronouncing it, but gotta have one more, maybe two more. And then we saw this, which looks like a donut filled with maybe Nutella.
No, she said chocolate.
Okay, I get it. It's a chocolate custard. Oh, that dough is really nice. This is probably the little round things we had at the hotel.
I think so.
Yeah, but this is the real deal. Bobby got orange juice, which I didn't want, but then he said it's fresh squeezed, so I had to try some. So.
Always get fresh squeezed in Lisbon.
That's really good. My favorite. So good. On our final morning, we wanted to make the most of our trip before flying home, so we visited Castelo de São Jorge, one of Lisbon's most famous landmarks. This medieval castle dates back to the 11th century, built by the Moors during their occupation of the Iberian Peninsula. It sits high above the city on one of Lisbon's 7 hills, offering incredible panoramic views of the red rooftops, the Tagus River, The castle was later taken over by King Alfonso Henry, Portugal's first king during the Christian reconquest in 1147. Over the centuries, it served as a royal palace, a military barracks, and now a national monument. Today, it's one of Lisbon's top attractions, and walking along its ancient stone walls, you really get a sense of how much history lives within this city. It was a perfect ending to our trip, a peaceful, sunny morning surrounded by centuries of stories. Before heading to the airport, we grabbed some snack right outside this castle. We got the pastel de bacala, basically little fried cod fish cakes. They were filled with cheese, and Bobby and I really enjoyed these. You could get them in combination with port wine or beer. And while that did sound delicious, I was just so thirsty and tired. I felt like the alcohol would put me down. So we just went with water and these pastel de bacalas. It's a nice little snack.
It's pretty good, I must say.
It's a big snack. It's good to share. That brings our trip to an end. I'm so sad.
Michael Kors?
Okay. I think we really jam-packed these 4 days, but it's been great. We've seen so much, and done so much,
Heard
and eaten so much. Hurt?
We heard so
We
much.
heard so much.
What to do.
And can't wait to come back, because even though it was fun to have a road trip, we both agreed that you needed a little bit more time to truly take in the cities. We only had 4 days, and I think we made the most of it. I love this visit. It made me want to see more, and at the same time, I'm just happy with everything that we did. Now we're off to turn in the car at the airport, and then we're gonna fly home to Stockholm.